I'm sorry, that shit was on shuffle. We're not listening to that today. Spotify hates me, y'all. Get into it. Get into it. Get into it. Get into it. Get into it.
Shake your dress! Ladies, come on.
Hey y'all. Let's get into it. Hi y'all. Is it Friday today? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? December 12th. Right. Um What's good? What's good? What's good? Okay, so shout out to the icons of the day. We have Sombrerone, aka V. We have Fried Chicken, aka Izzy, and we have Voce Viva 96, aka Voce. Thank you all for showing up to the stream on time. Even though I started early, but we're starting on time because it's 3 o'clock right now, which is when I was gonna stream. So, yeah. What's good? What's good? Happy Friday. So we're gonna be doing some Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension today. I finished the game literally last night, so I have some post game content that I would like to get to, and then we're probably gonna move into the DLC. But before that, I do want to remind y'all actually that So we're gonna be doing Mega Dimension today, but I do want to remind y'all that first of all, we are going to be watching She-Ra and the Princesses of Power, season 5, episodes, what is that, 5 through 9, tomorrow in the afternoon. And then in the evening, we're actually going to be watching Twilight tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be watching the first movie of the Twilight series. And we're going to be, and you're going to enjoy it, mind you. And you're going to enjoy it. So yeah, both of those are planned for tomorrow. Both of those will be in the Discord if you want to show up for either of them. They are at separate times. There are announcements for both of them, and you can go and follow the what are they called? Follow the little reminders or whatever, the event reminders. Yeah. Am I excited for the DLC? Yes, I am. I don't know anything about it, but what I saw in the little previews, I have not been watching anybody's streams about it because I didn't want to be spoiled. I want to experience the DLC as the DLC is. I'm prepping my devices for tomorrow. I'm about to go buy Crocs to wear at the airport. Get into it, V. Yeah. I mean, I'm excited for the DLC, but I also think it's like I really enjoyed the game. Do y'all wanna hear my thoughts on the end of the game, or should I just save them for myself? I think I'll say a few things. First of all, I wanna say Urbane ain't shit. Urbane reminds me a lot of Kieran in the DLC for Scarlet and Violet. Um, Urbane should have never been the leader of the group. Um, First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. No spoilers. What else? Eternal Floette, Eternal Floette, and Eternatus are in the same group chat with Necrozma. I just can't prove it right now. I just can't prove it right now, but they're in the same group chat as Necrozma and Necrozma, Eternal Floette. They're in the same group chat with Necrozma. Don't ask me no questions. What else? The ending of the story, there was a lot of battles that I did not want to do, and I did them because I suffered through them. I missed the original interpretation of Lumio of the tower, whatever the tower is called, in Lumios, but it's whatever. I'm glad that I get to catch like really strong Pokemon in Area 20. What else? Tutti. Wait, is this Tutti? Oh, get into it. Hold on. All right, so let's just get to the game. So, if you didn't know, first of all, let me remove my shiny counter. Y'all say hello to Latinas. Where'd she go? Crazy that I'm saying that while this song is playing. No shade. Latinas is coming back for the corner. Thank you. So we're 210 standing in front of Wild Area 20, mind you. She's so goofy coded. Like, she's so goofy. Me and Chamomile standing in front, 2 Chainz standing in front of Area 20. Mind you. Mind you. Mind you. Mind you. Mind you. All right. Yeah, I don't know how to get started on the DLC though. Nobody told me nothing. So I have the DLC downloaded though. I know I do. All right, let's go to the hotel and see if I can do it then. Yes, I will be posting the VOD, and Tutti by Ice Spice will not be playing in the background, but I will be posting the VOD for sure. Okay, period. Let's turn that game up a little. Bitch, this is just like fucking Poppy Playtime, where you open the thing and Poppy is sitting there. What is that? Poppy Playtime 2, Chapter 2? Because I haven't played Chapter 3 or 4 yet. And Chapter 2, when you open the thing and Poppy's just standing there looking at you, and she's like, "Go to the window, go to the door," and you're standing over there. Look. Who the fuck are you? Excuse the excuse the altitude. I thought she was trying to clock me. I really thought she was trying to clock me. She said, "Please excuse the altitude and allow me to introduce myself." Mind you, she's showing up with a random mythical Pokemon. A random, like, evil face mythical Pokemon. Mind you, just keep that in mind. She's cute though. And this is Hoopa, Mischief Pokemon. A request to fit for Lumios's renowned Team MZ. If you're willing to hear it, of course. Of course I am! In my head as I'm reading her words, I hear her saying like, "Help me make a delicious donut that will fill Hoopa with the greatest surge of power." Like, she's very soft-spoken, it's very light-hearted, but I'm not gonna be reading all this for y'all. I'm sorry. This is not storybook hour. Sorry. But let's get into it. Honestly, I'm excited. Donuts of unworldly deliciousness. So do y'all like Tutti by Ice Spice? What's the tea? Of course Naveen knows how to make a donut off rip. And also an orphan subplot. Another orphan subplot. How many is that? Or do we have an orphan counter? Because I don't think we do, but there's enough to where it's noticeable. What were you using the butter for, Urbane? What were you using the butter for? Let's talk about it. Right, V. Speaking of orphans, why am I thinking about Meet the Robinsons? I haven't heard it, TBH. I haven't heard a song of hers since Princess Diana and Delhi. Well, Tuti was just playing here right now, and she was like, Tuti, 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 da 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 Tuti. That was her. I think she's singing about her punani, low-key. Okay, so who's gonna go pick up the butter? Baker Stall and Magenta Center Sector 6. Okay. In the meantime, donuts. I have not done any of the post game. I literally finished the game and then got off because it took so much for me to finish the game. I need to meet Naveen. No, I need to meet, what's his name? Not Naveen. Urbane over here. But now I do have all 20 of the wild zones. And I think I have all the Pokemon captured in all of them except for 16, 15, 19, 18, and 20. And 17. So it's like 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I don't have any of those, but like we're not going to work on that today. Maybe a little bit later if I get bored of the DLC, but it's just a casual moment. It's just a stream. Like, we're here for a good time. Tutti tutti. This would be, if we're not going to go to a new area, then this would be the first DLC where we're not being introduced to a new section of a region or a new region in itself, mind you. Also, I need to be going this way. Where am I right now versus where I need to be? When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be. B, 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 B. If you gave me a chance, I would take it. It's a shot in the dark, but I'll make it. When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be. Be. Carbine. Which I kind of hate that. Because that's also what Rai told me, Voce, and I like some of her songs. And I kind of hate that because I didn't know about the Jet 2 thing, even though the Jet 2 thing has been a thing for years. And it wasn't funny enough, actually. So, I've been a fan of Jessica Lynn since like 2018, which I think she debuted in 2016, like with her first single. I've been a fan of hers since before then, right? And I don't know. Okay, let's try here. And I was singing one of her songs, or I played one of her songs one time in BC. Rye told me about the Jet 2 holiday thing at the beginning of this year, and then that whole thing went viral. Well, there's nothing better than a Jet 2 like that. I already knew about it because of that. She has a great voice, and I love her music. Honestly, at the time when Jess Lynn was debuting, and at the time when Dua Lipa was debuting, Jess Lynn was doing what Dua Lipa thought she was doing, but then Dua Lipa switched it up, and now Dua Lipa's doing her own thing. And both of them are really good to me. And I wish that Jess Lynn was bigger, but I don't think that she's gonna be. But it's neither here nor there. And I do think part of it's because she has red hair, and part of it's because she's a lesbian. But anyway. Lumiosi and butter? Zara debuted around the same time too, if I recall. No, Zara Larsson came out a few years before that. Zara Larsson as an adult. Zara Larsson had made music as a child, and so like the music that we're hearing now is actually part of a long-term, her longer career. Zara Larsson first came out with that album though. I believe the album is called Lush Life. I might be mistaken. That came out in like 2017-ish. So it was like the year or two before that where that came out and she was doing the album. She released another album right after that called I don't remember what that album was called, but she released another album right after that too. And I remember it because it had some really good songs on it. I'm actually gonna look because I've been a fan of Zara Larsson, and like that's the thing. I'm like a really in depth like I've always been like a big music person. Partially because I like I have such experience as a musician, but like I've also been like in depth invested in all these freaking artists. Why aren't they just showing me Zara Larsson? Hello? Just take me to Zara Larsson, like. I don't know what what's up with Spotify. Did they update the app and I didn't notice? Like, they don't want to take me to Zara Larsson's page. Her album is called, so she has in her adult career, she has So Good, which is the album she released in 2017. She has an album called Poster Girl, which we released in 2021. She re-released Poster Girl in the same year. And then she did another album called Venus. And then she did another album called Midnight Sun. So those are the albums that I know from specifically Zara Larsson in her adult career. She did have music prior to that, but that would have been when she was like a minor. Which is, there's nothing wrong with that necessarily about listening to that music. It's just that that's not music that I was introduced to. So like the first song that I knew from her was Ain't My Fault, and that was on the So Good album. She has some really good songs on the Poster album too though, like Love Me Land. I think Ruin My Life is on here. FFF, which that stands for, I don't remember what FFF stands for off the top of my head. So there's a couple good songs on here that I really like. Wow is another one. She has bops, and that's the thing. Like, people have been sleeping on Zara Larsson for a long time. It's not that she just randomly came out with a really good song. It's that she was never marketed to us the way that she needed to be marketed to us, especially for the last album. That album called Venus. I've played some of those the songs on that album since I started streaming up until now. I mean, people love it when I play those songs, but nobody was ever like checking for her like that. Anyway. Oh. Oh. Panari bread. Oh, so they're here for the butter too. Oh, so we're gonna battle. Okay. Yeah, and I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that, like, you know, Zara Larsson did have that, like, what was it, Symphony? And, like, but Symphony was made by a producer or a production group that makes like a compilation album. A lot of times those hits will become hits and then they'll be cute, but nobody's checking for the artist. You know what I mean? Even if the song was good, which it was. If anybody was here the other day when I was looking for a sticky notes, I found my sticky notes. Right, right. I mean, but that's exactly what I'm saying, where it's like, that was a Clean Bandit song, though. That was not her song. So, of course, she's not going to blow up from it. But, you know, that can't always be said, because Halsey really did have, like, a big moment with, Halsey really did have a big moment with, that one song that she did with the Chainsmokers. You know what I mean? And, like, even though the Chainsmokers they don't just do production, they were also, like, singing on their own tracks. She still had her moment, you know what I mean? Oh, not too much on chamomile. I still need to fix up, okay, you're not just gonna be, like, clearing us like that. Not too much Tarragon. Oh, now why did this Charizard clear me? Hold on, not too much. Oh, Feraligatr ate Charizard up. I was just standing here. And that's what I like about these double battles. And that's also true for that, like, ending arc of the game that I did not stream for a reason, because I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't played the game. But that happened multiple times, where you would be fighting with somebody else, and sometimes they would help you and sometimes they wouldn't. But their Pokemon were actively attacking, which is so much better than some of these other previous games that we've done, even on stream, but even in just the franchise in general, where you're fighting with somebody else and they're really not helping you. That did not happen in the end of this game, even though you were fighting multiple double battles. Tarragon doesn't even drink coffee. Oh, so now you want to stick to the deal because it suits you, Urbane, but you didn't want to stick to the deal back when you were over there in the Center Plaza, bitch. And now look what you did. So Tarragon is working as Grisham's apprentice. Rather, Grisham is going to be teaching Tarragon how to make bread. Okay. What are we looking at over here? Is this like a donut advertisement vision board? What is this? Hi y'all. What's going on? Ancha's Donuts. Girl, you're taking over the freaking hotel. Right. Okay. Hi, cat boy. Cat boy, I'm gonna need you to make a second account so that you can start translating what you're saying.
What's that in my cup? That's that potion. Rubbing honey's on my skin
Like it's lotion. Thank you for the hydrate. Berries. Ooh, pecker berries. Orange berries. Oh, so I can order what I want. Okay, if you give Asha 3 berries, she can make a donut for you. A kind of donut. You'll get what depends on the effects and flavors the berry uses as ingredients. Okay. Right. No! Okay, I'll give you an alkaberry to start with. Ooh, okay, and then I'll give you a koala berry. And then I will give you an orange berry. Oh, this is so cute. Hold on. Oh. A koala curry donut. Oh. All this and then you're gonna leave? Oh my gosh. On the banks of the Saison Canal. What are you doing? Leave an emote in the chat if you think Ancha is cute, because I think Ancha is cute, but I'm still confused on what's going on. Hi, Lavender. Oh my gosh. Hey. Ancha is a cutie. Oh, you like the French curlers? They call them French curlers? Oh, okay. Urbane, you're not the leader of the fucking group. Oh my god. You're gonna catch a fine legendary Pokemon for your mama. Hi V. Shout out to Boston, I guess. People truly can't grasp what they've seen for themselves, I suppose. Okay. So, Hoopa's gonna eat the donut. Right, right. And then it got powered up. And then it takes this energy and it opens a dimension with a wormhole. Oh. I have many concerns. Whatever's going on, we can't just leave Ansha in there by herself. Right, so we're going to be running through the time warp hole, yes. You could always ask if you want to play Repo tonight. Just tell them you're going to be leaving tomorrow. Tag the people, say I'm leaving tomorrow. Can we play Repo one more time before I leave? You know, keep it cute. Maybe people will pull up, maybe they won't. But you could always ask. Now, who threw me in this portal like this? Hi, Ube. Ube, can I call you Ubert Dubert? What is this place? Here we are. We've got to find Ansha. I have no idea what's going on, but I can't leave that kid alone in here. Okay, so I guess it's me and Lita and you and then you two. Also, Ube, I'm not gonna call you Ubert Dubert. That's just a joke. It was a jokey joke. It was just a jokey joke. It was just a it was just a joke. No, it was just a joke. Like, I think if Ancha has the desire to come out here, she already knew how to open the wormhole portal. And she's not afraid to go in there. Why are we infantilizing her and trying to make a point out of being like, of saying that she's going to be some kind of like, you know, in some kind of like predicament when she went in here by herself? She knew what she was doing and we don't know anything about her. I guess I'm in it for the shock value. A Mankey. Shout out to the, okay, who saw my live notification today? What if I did a giveaway of shiny Pokemon from this game and or Scarlet and Violet, and then the giveaway was y'all just tell me a live notification that, that I give to you, that I choose on a random day, and y'all just tell me what it is, and that'll give you first dibs on whatever Pokemon you want. I just got back from the grocery store, so I need to put it away. Enjoy, have fun, I guess. I don't like it. I don't like organizing the kitchen. I've done it. I do it. I'll do it again. Not my favorite pastime. What the hell? 110? 110? What do you mean 110? Why are they punching me in the back? Oh my god, what the hell? There were a level 110. There she is. Interesting. Dimensional travel once again. What does Vinny got to do with any of this? Oh. Mega Dimension! Okay. More distorted dimensional portals in the sky. You clearly are on some kind of mission. Why is it always Rayquaza? Only a real idiot would do that. Yes, Urbane is there, and he heard you call him an idiot, too. And nobody's taking money from you, Corbo. Orphan subplot once again. Everybody's saying we should leave Ancha here, or what are we gonna do with Ancha? Ancha's like, I can stay here. I'm used to being alone. What? And so now I have hyperspace missions. Well, I got that started. Let's go see what's going on over at Cosarticle Inc. after the main story. Alola! I don't even have a Raichu. Is this Alolan Raichu shiny? Why does it seem like it's shiny? Aren't they normally orange? Or did I make that up? I guess they're normally this dark and then the shiny ones are darker. It just seems a little off to me. Let's go catch a Raichu. There are Raichus in Wild Zone 20. You're 20? Oh, that's a big bitch. I don't know why Dragalge are here. saw Squirtle in here earlier. There's Lucario, Hippowdon, Garbodor. Obviously, there's Bulbasaur, Roserade, another Roserade. Totodile. Heck yeah. Female Hippowdon, more Garbodor. Gardevoir. Chikorita. No Chikorita for me. Crafty in the back. Who that in the back? Oh. Aggron. Another one, thank you. Hey, on the lead. A Lucario. A shiny Larvitar and a shiny Kakuna. Well, there's a Squirtle right here. It looks like there's two Squirtles, mind you. Whoa, lots going on. Fine. Oh my gosh, fine. Oh, now you're going away. Chamomile's on her death's door. I'm actually out here looking for a Raichu. I don't really want the Vaporeon. I don't want this Crafty. I need to go and gather all the Pokeballs that I haven't been able to use. On the leash, you'll have to post those shinies that you got in the server. I want to see. Also, now I'm curious on what outfit you're wearing in the game. Are you playing ZA? Did I make that up? Crafty in a dive ball. That's my cooking. That's my juice. Thank you, next. Top if she should suffer. Clap if you think she should suffer. These Pokemon out here are so aggressive. Wait, I'm literally just here for a Raichu. And I know Raichu live in here. Because I was here the other day and there was like multiple Raichus. Now there are none. 0. Ooh, actually, mind you. I got distracted with this whole little Pikachu quest. Now I'm getting jumped by a... Is that a, That is an Absol. Oh, now they're mad. Okay, here we go. Damn, bitch. Me running away from that freaking... So it's really intense in there. Me running away from that freaking... What is it called? Malamar, and then my Gallade being taken out reminds me of that one episode where Sandy is chasing SpongeBob and Patrick, and then Sandy catches Patrick with the lasso, but not SpongeBob, and SpongeBob starts running faster. That's what happened. All that because I got distracted, but at least I caught a few Pokemon. So there's lots to do in the post game because I can do these. These are like the challenge. These are like the challengers matches, I guess. And you get to do. You have to do those by getting a ticket. It's basically the same as like before. But I guess since that's like post game, let's just go do this and. There's so much to do. It's honestly overwhelming, and I want to like just kind of like tackle everything. Like everything. Right. Line up.
She get money, her body tea. She's super thick, she's super pretty.
Right. Get into a cat boy. Yep, she's a client. What does that have to do with you, Corbo? Mind your business. Here's the deal. There's more weirdness going down in Lumios, and the rest syndicate's been looking into it. While the fine eggheads at Cruzartico were studying the impact of that nasty business with the tower, they found something else. Their instruments picked up some weird readings different than Mega Power, right? What's going on at Centrical Plaza? I was literally just there. Oh, so you want all our information, but are you going to give us any money? He said we're investigating everything and we need to know what you know. But what are you going to give me? Hyperspace hole. Hyperspace Lumios. Okay. Right, right. Of course we're gonna need her and her Pokemon. Corbo, you're the only person who didn't know she was a part of the group. What do you mean we have to get used to her being around? Oh, my job is to survey hyperspace Lumios. Okay. Is that Gulpin? And that one looks like it's what is it called? Is that Strudel maybe? That's Wimpod. Or Shrimpod, whatever the fuck that thing is called. Oh, so there's only 5 of those right now? 1, 2, 3. Okay, no, there's more. That's Chingling. That looks like Crabrawler. Or Yeah. There's Wimpod. What looks to be Strudel. Gulpin. So they disappear. They seem to phase in and out of existence. Consider that another quirk of hyperspace Lumiose. So they don't put all this work onto me specifically to go and handle all of these hyperspace wormholes or whatever the fuck you call them, on top of anything else that I already had going on. And the kid is just gonna go hang out at the hotel. And she's gonna be giving donuts so that we can go in there, I'm assuming. She is really cute. She really is cute. Or the little scarf. I really don't want to assume that Sycamore and Diantha were doing their big one, but I really do think that she favors Sycamore and Diantha. And I would not be surprised if the father of this child was Sycamore. But also, why would the two hottest people in Lumiose hook up? What are we crunching on today? I was just eating a cookie. What we're also crunching on is hyperspace wormholes in Lumiose that I have to go explore because a 5-year-old came through with a random mythical. And gave me some shit to do. How are you doing, Pero? Have you started the DLC at all? You've got around 8 hours to play into it. Okay, period. Because I didn't want you to leave. Hi! But a lot of that was shiny hunting. Yeah, that's real. I'm just gonna go test one of these hyperspace holes out. I don't really care which one it is. Let's just go do this one since it has Chingling in it. I've always been a fan of Chingling. Thank you, Catboy, for the shiny luck. I definitely didn't turn my head thinking that there was a shiny somewhere. Oh, you're absolutely farther than me. I barely touched the game. I literally finished my game yesterday. I don't have any donuts to feed Hoopa. Okay, so I need to go back to the hotel and order some donuts so that I can feed Hoopa. The last boss, I think of the main DLC story. I see. I didn't even know there was a boss. I'm probably only gonna go for like another 45 minutes. I really do need to go to the bathroom. I'm probably gonna go for like maybe another 45 minutes to an hour of stream, and then after that I'm probably gonna get off and play some of this by myself. Not because I want to exclusively play it by myself, but one, I'm just giving you glimpses of the game. I'm not actually giving you like the full picture. And also, like, I do want to do some of the main the post game story without the DLC. Although having this DLC and working the DLC story is great for something else that I have planned. I'll do an Aspair, I'll do a Persim, and I will do a Koba. Oh. Be who you are. You know it's okay, Catboy. It's okay. No, it's okay. I'll do one Roselli berry, one Havan berry, and one Tonga berry. It's Bink. Roselli meringue donut meringue. She said, "Oh, you're not done with you don't want any more donuts?" No, I don't, Ansha. Oh. Hi, Mabel. A rare Pokemon, absolutely. Mankey, yes. Oh, girl, I swear, all these people who all the Rest Syndicate and all these like top trainers who are doing the ZA Royale are all in a group chat somewhere. Like they got a Discord server. Who do you think runs the Discord server in the ZA Royale? I think, honestly, I think that people would think it would be like somebody like Philippe from the Rest Syndicate, but I think in actuality it would probably be Jacinth. She runs that shit like the fucking Navy. I had the best bagel today. Everything bagel toasted with pepper jack. Ooh. Just pepper jack on it. All right, let's go back and see if we can do one of these freaking things now. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do this one. Oh wait, did y'all see the pattern on those Vivians? Hold on. So basically Corbeau's saying that he's gonna be giving me tasks to accomplish while I am in hyperspace. Seems like a mixture of side quest tasks and like it's gonna be kind of like a crossover between side quest tasks and the things that you have to do with hi Milotic. Catch Wimpod, catch water type Pokemon, destroy floating Pokeballs.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, look at the Vivian pattern. Okay. Why is she locked to battle these Pokemon? The only one that I want is Vivian. Oh. Oh, it's serious out here. Oh. Air slash, air slash, air slash, air slash. Hit them bitches, hit them. Hit that hoe. Oh my god, what's going on? I forgot I need to go get some more, some max potions. Oh, she's pissed. Not too much. Why is everybody getting fucked up? Thunder punch, quickly. Thunder. Oh my god, they took out the whole team. It's serious out here. Oh, well, that wasn't Alpha Vivian, because these other ones don't want to fight like that. Oh, so this is working kind of like the, this works a little bit like the they're saying the distortion's gonna close. This is like the massive mass outbreaks, where like you can only be in it for a few seconds, and basically it's like what you get is what you get. You know what I mean? And then after that, it's not gonna be the same effect. So it's a little bit like a time-space distortion mixed with like, it's a time-space distortion mixed with like a massive mass outbreak, as far as like you can go in, you get to see a bunch of Pokemon. They're all super duper strong. They're not what you normally see, but you also get tasks as if you were in the ZA Royale battle zone. Hi Rose, hi Rose. Spoiler zone, spoiler zone. So sleepy. Hi, y'all. Hey. Spoiler zone. I'm playing the DLC. Yeah, I literally finished this game yesterday evening. So, like, I finished this game yesterday evening, and then I bought the DLC yesterday during the day, or I think maybe the night before that, and I finished the game yesterday evening. So, like, that's the only reason why I'm playing it right now. We're just gonna keep going through it for a little while, but then after a bit, I'm just gonna like close off stream, and then I'm probably gonna work on it a little bit by myself. Yeah, for context though, also V wants to play some Repo. If you are interested in Repo this evening, V wants to play Repo. I don't know how committed I am to playing Repo, but I am interested in playing Repo with V, because V's gonna be gone for like probably like he said, what? He said it's gonna be a little while, like a month. But my eyes and ears will be closed. Thank you, Rose. Rose. This weekend is a big run in Splatoon. V's gonna be gone Saturday, so if we were gonna play Repo, it would need to be tonight. Is this a gimme ghoul? That's a gimme ghoul. That is a colorful screw. All right, let's try another one of these hyperspace wild zones. And so I guess the vibe would be like you need to bring Pokemon that are prepared to battle in these wild space hyper zones, because if you're not, then you're not going to have the best experience when you go in there and you're trying to get Pokemon, especially if you're trying to hunt for Pokemon. I'm glad that I don't have the shiny charm right now though, because if this is how we're going to be getting the new Pokemon in the DLC and I had the shiny charm, I would be pissed because they're hard to like, you know, like it's already hard enough to battle in here. Imagine if I found a random shiny that I wasn't prepared to find. And then I had to like, you know, do my big one. First of all, you're not gonna bully nobody, mind you. So they're only at these high ass levels when you're like fighting them. They're not at these high ass levels when you're actually like catching them, because that Meditite was only level 21. Where did Meringue go? Hello? I don't have all the time in the world. I don't care about this. Thank you. Let's move on, Meringue. Come on. It said catch a Pokemon undetected. Well, this one sees me. This one sees me. This one sees me. This one saw me. Oh, I'm being attacked. Oh, I'm being attacked. Oh, I caught it undetected. Okay, period. Let's get out of here. A bonus ball appeared in the pocket of hyperspace. What is that? Oh. What is this? And I got more time because I was destroying the Pokeballs. I wonder if destroying those Pokeballs actually makes it easier to catch Pokemon. At least I got a Chingling. A lot's going on. A lot's going on. Andalise, I just saw your Pupitar in the Discord server. That thing is huge. Okay, let's go to the Pokemon Center. What do you mean by that, Pickled? Elaborate. I have a second cousin with that name. And I think that that person, last time I saw her, we did have a family resemblance, but that's another conversation. But it's been years because I really don't fuck with my family like that, no shade. But the rest of it, I don't know. I want to change my outfit. Y'all want to watch me change my outfit? Where's the hair? Did they give us new outfit pieces for the DLC or no? It looks like they did not, actually, mind you. Unless you unlock them later. It's definitely giving a cut and a color. Why was I low-key feeling the orange? Oh, I do kind of like this too. Or this, even. Do y'all like lavender or peach better? Wait, hold on. Okay, no color blocking. What if we did like a gradient? Hold on. Wait, what is it giving? I think it's giving. Hi, CMB. I mean, I see what you're saying. I like the some of the hollow items, but I really don't want to put that on. I don't like how you have to like select it a million times. Like if I'm picking a color for it, why can't I just put it on? Wait, the hollow sneakers are crazy looking. I wish I had these in other colors. I think I want to go find some. Yeah, I need a different shoe. Ooh. Have you issued your official statement on Santa's Smize with Tyra Banks? I don't have an official statement on that bullshit. I listen to real music by real artists. Real singers. You want an official statement? That's my official statement. Y'all, I gotta go to the bathroom, y'all. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. When I come back, I'll finish this. Honestly, though, why is it giving... Bitch, why is it giving... Why is it giving... Why is it giving... That's not what we're doing today, but why is it giving... I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back. Hey y'all, how's it going? I'm looking online to see if the Pokemon if the so they do give you Hollow X and Hollow Y apparel. Plus it unlocks NPC outfits. Um, as you play through the story, you're able to unlock some of these customization options for the DLC and the base game. Um, because I did see somebody earlier with an NPC hairstyle on somebody's stream, or what? Something. I don't know who if that was one of my mutuals or what. But now let's look at the outfits because actually, what I think I want to wear is those overalls. Also, the way I said I was gonna go for 2 hours, and I'm probably gonna go more than 2 hours because I'm having a good time now. Like, what's stopping me from having a good stream? Like, honestly. My favorite song from that album, by Ash Nico is the one where she's like, Strawberry Switchblade, yeah, a raspberry ribcage, yeah, hold on, I'm gonna turn that shit on, hold on. Which one is that? I don't even know the name of the song. That's just that's my bop right now. Honestly, that's my bop. Hold on. Um, which one is that? Chichinya? Bitch, that's my shit. This one? Okay, while I'm looking at clothes in ZA, we're gonna listen to that, okay? I'll just keep the music playing. Strawberry Switchblade, yeah. Raspberry Ribcage. What knife does a rib? Get into it! This is so crazy. Let's turn this down. Hi to the VOD watcher. Shout out, shout out. Sorry that I turned the music off, but it's whatever. Okay, so there's this like edgy ass overall set, and then there's the other overall set, and the other overall set is cuter. They got the jumpsuit. Yes. Overall and pullover set. Okay, so I need to go to Passage du Palais. Which one is that? That's the one on the northern side? It is. Strawberry Switchblade, yeah. Raspberry Ribcage. In the Pinceau shop. Yo. What? But if the lyrics aren't crazy, is it really pop girl excellence? Because I don't think so. Like, if she's not saying that something that's morally questionable, is she really like doing her big one? I don't think so. Because like that's the whole reason that I even got into like Kim Petras or some of these other girls, and that's why some of these other girls just aren't doing their big one. It's because they don't have one song where they just go wild talking about all kinds of crazy shit. That's just me, though. Maybe that's just me. Bitch, look at this. What do you mean? Like, that's literally like me. Or I could look like Luigi from Mario. You feel manic? Oh, I feel manic too. Leave an emote in the chat if you're still with me after the bathroom break. Hello? Hello? Start digging in your butt, Swint. If you're a bad bitch, what's your favorite Tinashe song? Quickly. I am gonna still do this hairstyle, but I am gonna change the color. I need something a little different. Let's do that. I like that. I like the song she features on called All My Friends. Tuan, I'm not bad. Okay. Nasty. Okay. Easy. I think a lighter hair would go really well with this outfit. We're just gonna decide on one. What if we just went full peach? Like full peach. Like... Okay, that's the moment. Okay. And we'll just do like a dark brown moment for the eyebrows. Right. We'll make them thin though. We'll make them average. Let me cook, let me cook, let me cook. Yeah. 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 We're gonna leave the eye black. Brown. Let's change these. It's kind of giving androgynous teas. Non-binary tea is valid. Ooh, the purple is interesting. The lavender is better. The light blue is not bad. Turquoise. Ooh, turquoise is visual interest. Like, we could still focus on the eye. Okay, I want to buy a hat. Let me go and look at the hats that I can buy. I want Domino's. Can you give me pepperoni and mushroom with some olives and some jalapenos? Thank you. I think I want to do the beret, and I think that's at Galerie de la Lune, if I'm not mistaken. I just don't know what store. No, it's at Passage Ombrage. I got. We need to do text to speech because, like, sometimes y'all be talking about stuff and I'm just like not reading it. Glamour Kuti. Okay, which would be this one. I got Domino's the other day and they did not put their foot in it like they usually do. You know, that's why I like Pizza Hut better. I'm just very particular about what I get from Pizza Hut, to be honest. Um Did I order a different chain? Depends. Do you have any coupons from I'm probably gonna change the hair again because I'm not really feeling this. Like, I'm thinking maybe white hair would be interesting. Is this the only one? I guess it is the only one. I'm not gonna do that one. I'm gonna buy this one though. Shout out to Sylveon. Me too. Hi V, have fun at the mall. Oh, V's at the mall. Now I'm fucking around the mall. Get into it. Normally, you know, you see what it's online lease and there's like, I want to look at most of it's more money. That's true. Yeah, I do think that influences it when you're like going places and you're ordering online on at any of these like chain restaurants. But honestly, I also think it's like if you're not getting delivery, you shouldn't be tipping them. Maybe that's just me, but I feel sometimes like a lot of these places are like like the tip culture has been changing a lot and it's kind of irritating because it's not like why are we changing the tip culture? You know what I mean? Because I'm the kind of person, I go pick it up. So why am I giving you like $2 to make my food when you're already getting paid X amount of money to make the food specifically? Okay, let's keep working on this outfit. Maybe I'll do a different hat. Oh, I wish that they had. Oh, they do. Okay, we're gonna do the headphones. That's in also over here. Literally right here, mind you. Tip them if they're cute, though. Well, I mean, that's a different conversation. Strawberry milk. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, I think I'm good. Let me go and okay, let me look for gloves and shoes. I do need to look at shoes. I think I have shoes that I can wear with this. Mind you. Like, let's make this outfit make some sense before we move on. Okay. Do I have a hat that I would like to wear? Or let's go. Or do I want to go with the headphones? The headphones are okay. The hair is killing me now that I'm looking at it, though. Smoochies. Go smoochy, girl. The hair is too bright. Like, let's make this make sense a little bit. Oh, the peach is kind of cute. Hold on. I think the platinum all over would be really actually good. Yeah. Let's just go with that. I like the idea of this bang, but every time I use it, I just hate it. Because, like, I like to see the face. Wait, why is it kind of giving? Hold on. Hold on. Wait, I'm kind of like getting it together. Wait, what kind of crust do y'all get from Domino's? Normally from Domino's, I get the normal crust, but they do have the stuffed crust there. Or even this. Hold on. Hold on. What does this look like with the... Oh, girl. Please. Hold on. Honestly, now I'm feeling the brown. How is this giving? Is it giving? What the hell is up with the shoes? The way I literally switched the shoes and it just didn't take them. Hold on. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? What do we think of the outfit? What do we think of the fit? Get the shoes, Abby. Get the shoes. Tarragon core. I'm shook. What does that mean? Like, you're ready to grab your shovel. I'm sick. Dang, I can't do nothing. What do you mean I'm grabbing my shovel? Oh my god. Wait, look at this diva. Hold on. She's kind of tall. All right, so let's get this back in order. Okay, that was a bop though. All right, and let's turn this back up. Now let's go and make a donut. I don't need to go to Justice Dojo. I need to go back to the hotel. I'm trying to determine how I should build an Eviolite, Yamask, and ZA because their split moves aren't in the game. Strawberry switchblade! Strawberry switchblade, yeah! Raspberry ribcage! What knife does your ribcage like? Hayapa berry, a cassie berry, and a cobra berry. Did you get Crobat? No spoilers! I don't know about any of these Pokemon. Y'all are just like dropping different Pokemon that are in the game. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. /J, /J, /LH, lighthearted. But like no spoilers. Because like we're talking about we're talking a lot about Pokemon and stuff, but like no spoilers. Crobat is in the trailers. Right. Tell me you like my outfit. Quickly. Tell me you like my outfit. Tell me you like my outfit, bitch. Not you, Milo Tick. You're already on my shit list. What do you mean what do you mean you're about to go get a shovel? Oh, well, there's the Zubat one right here. This is the Zubat one right here. I don't know what Pokemon is that. Oh, is that the little baby octopus? I don't remember what it's called. Clobopus. And this one is the Wimpod one. Let's go to the Zubat. No, it's okay. No, it's okay. No, it's okay. No, it's okay on the lease. No, it's okay. No, on the lease. No, it's okay. No, it's okay. I swear it's only Milotic that's on my shit list right now. I swear. Here's the entrance. Thank you, Pickle. Thank you. Must be jelly cause jam don't shake. Must be jelly cause jam don't shake. Did home compatibility come out yet? Or are we still waiting for home compatibility? You know how, notice how I don't keep up. Because if home compatibility came out, then I would be importing Kiwi, the shiny Crobat that I have in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, into this playthrough. Let's take a cute pic right now with Meringue. Hold on, Meringue. Let's take a cute pic real quick. Hold on, Meringue. Hold on. Hold on. This is not meringue. This is custard, mind you. Everybody's meringue if you think about it. He's such a cutie baby. Look at him. That's my twin for real. It's twin him. Use the catch window. What is the catch window? I don't think I have any Pokemon with fire type moves right now. When you kill them, you want me to kill Pokemon on stream? You're sick. Y'all are sick and twisted. What do you mean you want me to kill Pokemon on stream? What do you want me? What do you mean you want me to take out my Pokemon and destroy them? Not too much. Oh my god. Zap these hoes. Zap these hoes again. Not me falling off the building. Oh, what the hell? That was far. Wasn't expecting that. Let's go to that one then. Oh. Y'all mind if we fall off of a tall ass building? Domino's customer service went to AI and I'm scared. Why are you calling Domino's customer service? What do you think about the bands behind Army and Jigglypuff? What's y'all's favorite generation Pokemon after Zubat and Ivysaur? Starmie and then Jigglypuff. What do you think about the band around Staryu's leg? I can't say I've ever noticed it. I'm not a huge fan of the band around Staryu's leg because it kind of implies that you can remove the jewel and you can't remove the jewel. Because the jewel is a part of its body. But if the jewel is a part of its body, then why is there a band around its leg? Why is Staryu wearing a freaking wedding ring on its face? Or Starmie, for that matter, because they both... No, I think it's just Staryu that has the band. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. I'm scared for my life. Are my Pokemon healed? My Pokemon are healed. And I have another donut, so we're going to go into this one, too. Strawberry Switchblade. Strawberry Switchblade, yeah. I'm gonna play that song at the end of stream. Somebody remind me. Remember the lost PPP VGC? Because I do. Catch flying type Pokemon. Use the catch window. Destroy floating Pokeballs. I've said in the past that I was considering bringing it back. I haven't gotten around to it yet because we're on a break from those cyclical events in the Discord server or just in general. They're not even just Discord exclusive. Just attack it, girl. Oh, there's Mankeys. We ain't no bitch. Come on. Gathered. I haven't seen any floating Pokeballs. You get hella items from being up in here, though. I will say that much. Hella items. There's a floating ball over there. These Mankeys are not safe. Why is Meringue kind of clearing them? I need to go. I'm trying to get those Pokeballs. Come over here. Hello. Oh my god. Punch it. Y'all remember who? Okay, who was there at? I'm not actually. I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna talk about it. Y'all didn't. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna talk about it. Something's on my mind. Something's on my mind. But I can't talk about it. I can't. I signed an NDA. I'm sorry. I can't talk. I signed an NDA. I can't talk about it just yet. Let's say they have a Raichu over here now. All I will say is... think pink. That's what I'll say. Andalise said, show me the papers. I need the tea. Although, I don't think NDAs work that way. I think that you have to, like, if you signed an NDA, I don't think that you could talk about the thing, publicly. I guess it would be the appropriate term. Oh. I wonder if they're gonna do a second DLC for this game. That would be fun. I feel like the first DLC. Actually, I think that a big point in these games is for you to just straight up catch the Pokemon and enjoy what they're feeding you. Straight up. I think in a lot of capacity, that is the main point. What I really need in this game, though, is a catching charm. So if somebody can tell me how to get the catching charm, I would appreciate you. I would appreciate you. Whoa. A lot's going on. Getting the ball. Bye. Like, and that's one of the things that I really actually genuinely hate about this the Legends games is how they just randomly will have the starters walking around with the same catch rate as they always have them with. So like they're not actually going to get in the ball or stay in the ball if you can even catch them in that way. And so like I could probably try to get that other there's another Charmander down the way that I could probably do a backstrike on if it doesn't see me, but like it's so far away. And there's nowhere really to do a backstrike on it in the first place. See? Oh my god. Yeah, they're keeping us fed until Generation 10. I don't mind that. Honestly, that was the whole purpose in the in me doing the badge quest, is that I just wanted to play like a good game until Generation 10, and that's why I want to get back to the badge quest, but we're going to continue to take our cute little break. The season the return to the series did not have the greatest ratings, and I was just not interested in doing it if it wasn't going to get at least a little bit of like a fanfare. But also, I think it's my job to sometimes create fanfare, and that's something that I don't really put a lot of effort into. Not gonna lie. Ugh. A Kalos expansion would be fun. What is that? What is this? The shooting star. Yes, from the Starmie thing. Okay. Let me get out of here before I get jumped. What does complete a survey of hyperspace even mean? So that means I need to go in there and I need to do all the things. I'm confused. Complete a survey of hyperspace Lumios with the help of Ancha's donuts. And each one is $5 and pushes the boundaries of the map a few hundred feet. Bisu, y'all. I'm over odds on Shiny Alpha Ampharos, so I decided to actually start the DLC. Hi, Haru. Are you happy to be in Paris? Are you happy to be in Lumio? Oui. I will do... Oh, look at these hyper donuts. Hold on. I'll do one... I'll do two of the... I'll just do 3 of the raspberries, honestly. Let's just go for it. Right on the lease. Actually, I would actually consider buying that one. There's probably thousands of combinations of donuts that you can make with all these freaking berries that they're giving you. Who saw my live notification, and can anyone tell me what it was today? I only had one person who made a comment on it, and I'm not saying that y'all need to know what it is all the time, but I'm just curious. I was asleep. You were asleep when you got the notification, but you don't know what the notification is? What's the T? Right on the leaves, right. Clock it, clock it. On the lease gets 10 brownie points. Destroy piles of sludge. Can I destroy piles of sludge? I need psychic for that. Well, you heard it here first. Destroy floating Pokeballs, pick up sparkling items, destroy piles of sludge. The way they don't even care if you catch Pokemon in this one. Although I do want Gulpin, so we're gonna get Gulpin, but I'm just saying. So what CMB, what you're saying is that you don't like water. So what I'm assuming is your breath stink, your armpit stink, like... I was gonna take it a step further, but I'm not gonna say what I was thinking when I read that. I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm saying you can use water for sludge. You can use water type moves for the sludge this whole time. Me starting to read you in this whole, and now you're over here helping me. Thank you, thank you. This big bitch. Okay, well, we need to go back up from whence we came. Let's go over here. Water type moves were not my initial thought process. Gulpin running for its life. I haven't even seen any piles of sludge. The way I thought CMB said I don't like water, and I started reading him down. I'm so sorry. It's giving very much sorry, not sorry though. If you want to be pretty pink, you gotta drink water. There you go. That's what I'm saying on the lease. Because, like, when I saw it, when I originally saw it, I thought it was supposed to be psychic type. Like, I just that was my initial thought is, oh, I need to destroy this with like a psychic type move. Like, easy peasy. And I think I'm actually maxed out right now on these shards, so I'm not even collecting all these shards. I need to go spend them. I have seen no piles of sludge. Like, they really set me up in this one. Why are there so many of these? Okay, here's some sludge. Trub is just coming over here to be involved in the drama. Yeah, confusion or psychic work on them. A Pokeball has appeared, but where the hell is it? But not all psychic type moves work on it, mind you. Oh, there's the Pokeball over there. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Thank you for the sub. Hi, Rose Boy. Yeah, I mean, I also don't, I don't think I've ever had like a lot of like, I don't remember if I don't think I have any shiny water types, and I don't have a lot of water type Pokemon on me at any given moment. I don't think either. I can't recall. Seven-month streak. Thank you so much for the sub. Honestly, I agree with you, CMB. Getting read down is an integral part of my stream. You've accumulated enough points to advance our research. You have our gratitude. Please come to Mr. Corbeau's office so we can discuss our next steps. See you soon. I mean, you can use a handful of types on them. I did not know that either. I thought it was always just fighting type moves. Or actually, what I actually gathered from that specifically was that it was physical moves with the emphasis on fighting moves. Because any fighting type move will work on those rocks. Alright, they want me at the Rust Syndicate. Let's see what they told me now. I use Rollout and Earthquake. Okay. Maybe I just live in a different paradigm than you, CMB, and that's okay. Strawberry Switchblade. Strawberry Switchblade, yeah. Raspberry Witch Cage. Hold on. Every time I close my eyes, it's like a dark paradigm. Actually, this kind of, anyway, it's a little esoteric. If you think Urbane is basically the emo in the chat. Okay, what did we learn? We've ascertained the following. First, there is a possibility that hyperspace Lumios could affect the real Lumios. To be specific, Pokemon observed in hyperspace might eventually reach this world as well. Okay. Our second finding is that certain areas within hyperspace Lumios appear to contain Pokemon at risk of rogue Mega Evolution. Rogue Mega Evolution? It's not good. The Pokemon in hyperspace Lumios are weirdly tough already. If they're rogue and Mega Evolved, they might be too much for me. Oh my god, he's so dramatic. Problem is, hyperspace Lumios apparently gets unstable if too many folks head inside together. 4 people at once seems to be the point where things start going sideways, so 3's the limit. Which gives me an idea. What if we sent you in with a trainer good enough to cover both Lita and Naveen? Kanari, Ivor, let's do Jacinthe. I love her. Oh, Corbo said, fuck that bitch. Well, why do you give me all these options if he's not going to go with any of these options? My new partner. Bitch. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. That was kind of smooth. I didn't know that was going to happen. Okay. She's going to get her it's going to be like one of those 90s sitcoms where you see like one of your favorite stars walk in and suddenly there's like a long 10-minute applause. Karina, get into it. Why does it always seem like there's a window here? Meanwhile, it's just like there's just like beams. I always thought it was like a window, but it's just beams. Is that Rabambi girl from Alola? This is not her. What is her name? Mina? This is not Mina. This is Karina from X and Y. She was the one with the Lucario. She was the one with the skates, and like when you did her gym, she was a gym leader in one of those cities. And when you did her thing, you had to like skate around with her like people. Here we go. Are y'all ready? Matchup. I think the design is interesting, but it's also, I'm not a huge fan of the outfit itself. Actually, I like the outfit. I don't like all the mega 85 is crazy, bitch. Not too much. First of all, I don't know if we're gonna make it through this battle though. We might have to leave. I'm gonna probably have to leave and come back because this is a lot. Actually, it looks like I can just combo her Pokemon. I don't know about this Lucario though. I don't know what type the Mega Lucario Z is gonna be, but here's Mega Lucario Z. Are y'all ready? Whoa! Level 85. Can I not pull out a freaking... Oh my god. Let me get him. Let me get my revive. Hold on, hold on. We had you on the ropes. Let me get my revive really fast. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. We had you on the ropes. Like... You're doing too much, bitch. I like her actual like little gradient like two-piece set. I like that. Like I like the blue, the green, the purple. I don't care for the headband, but it's whatever. You know, like, but all these little straps with all the little mega crystals on it is a lot. It's a lot to look at. But she is also like the successor to the Mega Evolution Mastery or whatever, so it makes sense. Like it makes sense why she would be like that. It's either that or she keeps them in her purse, you know what I mean? It's surprising that it's taken this long for Karina to even show up though. Because she, as the Mega Evolution successor, she should have been the first person that any of us talked to when we were getting A, our Mega Rings, and B, dealing with any of these Rogue Megas in Lumiose. Especially because she used to be like the skater girl, like, she could have been over here in 2 seconds. Yeah, I had to make Galette do his big one. Hyperspace berries. I'm not even reading the chat. I'm just like, Okay, so the hyperspace berries are going to power up my Pokemon. Okay. And she's still a fighting type specialist too. The belts look like those biblically accurate angels. It's just an interesting aspect. I wonder what the Pokédex has to say about that Mega Lucario. If anything. Whoa. It's still fighting steel. Speaking of, I have a Lucario waiting for me in my room at the hotel, mind you. Why don't we go over there and get it? There's a letter from Az near the Pokeball. Okay, heavy spoilers, heavy spoilers. I'm gonna read the letter, but I'm not gonna tell you what it says. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on now, hold on. in the meantime, watch Mesprit get her shit rocked. Oh, interestingly enough, though, what I will say, because this is not a spoiler to the actual story, the part of this letter does tie in the lore of Galar with the lore of Kalos. I feel like calling Mesprit a god would be a little bit of a stretch. But I did get a Lucario. Honestly, playing through the main story was really fun, I will say. Oh. I think I want to replace like the undershirt on this outfit or something. Like I like the overalls, but I feel like the overalls aren't really like fitting the vibes. It's known as the being of emotion, god of emotion. Right. Hyperspace Rogue Mega Arena. Mind you, let's change. I had to change my Pokemon's moves. Let's change Miss Girl's moves back. We're gonna do that, and then I don't mind her having. I kind of want to do. Let's do play rough, actually. And I would rather have him have Fire Punch. Let's go see what it's giving. I'm gonna go make like a really special donut. This is gonna be the last donut that we're making for today, but isn't this animation so cute? Be who you are. Okay, now we're gonna go to Rouge Street so that we can go over there and do this. We're gonna do the hyperspace level, and then after that, we're gonna be done. We're gonna be done. Let's see what pictures I have for the. So I start off. I have this picture for the thumbnail, and I have this picture for the thumbnail. This is the cutest one, I think. Just the way the light is shining, it's shimmering, shining a little bit. It's like shimmery and shiny. Strawberry cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake, yeah. Raspberry ribcage, it's over here, yeah. Shimmering, shiny, splendid, right. Okay, this will be this will be the last one. I'm gonna take a picture with Karina. Why is she making that face? Hyperspace distortions sure are weird. I kind of want to poke this thing just to see what happens. I bet there'd be a panic over these if Quizarticle Inc. hadn't told everyone they're looking into them. An overwhelming swell of mega power has just been detected within the Hyperspace Lumiose. A Pokemon inside must be about to rogue mega evolve. Will you enter and claim it? And calm it. So I'm assuming though that this is going to be a mega evolution that has not been expressed through the preview so far, so just prepare yourself for that information. Just prepare yourself. I already know all the megas that are coming in that came with the DLC. I'm not gonna say which ones they were. I did predict one, and the one that I predicted, I said it multiple times on stream, I believe. I did predict one, and I was right. The only ones that we know about are Zeraora and Lucario. And also Chimecho. Oh, it's just a Absol. Okay. We saw Lucario, we saw Chimecho, we saw Zeraora, we saw... What is the other ones? Oh, we saw Excalibur as well. You know what happens when an Absol Mega evolves? Let's say it's special attack. You know your stuff. For whatever reason, when you battle the Rogue Megas, they don't actually count towards your Pokedex. I didn't know they had a Mega Absol Z. I didn't know that they brought out a new one. I have not seen this one. I thought I saw them all. What is this?
You can't read the top!
I know that's right.
Big bag busting out the belly dance.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Oh, she gathered, but we need to heal her. Come on, let's get into it, Meringue. Miss. Oh, why is it still going? Wait, Mega Absol Z looks so cool. It is giving Angel of Darkness. Angel of Darkness, Angel of Distortion. Dynamic Punch doesn't work on it? It's not a dark type? Is it a ghost type? What the hell? It is a dark type, but it's not solely a dark type. Maybe it's dark and ghost. Get into it, Cookie. Get into it. And you have to catch the Pokemon. Absolute Z. So it seems like Karina doesn't really know a lot about the rogue megas, which is confusing because she didn't even know that you get a mega stone after you defeat one. Which is like, that's weird. I don't understand why Karina's not more in depth connected to the story, considering her relationship with Mega Evolution specifically in this region. To her own point, she is saying that the Mega Absol Z was only recently discovered, and a lot of the new megas have only been quote unquote recently discovered. Although, of all the people who are going to question Karina's status as the successor to Mega Evolution, it should not be Urbane. I'm not going to go into why, but he has no space to criticize anybody about their knowledge, their information, or their abilities when it comes to being a Pokemon trainer in general. But she says that she is going to help us because of her relationship to Mega Evolution. What's what? Oh. Oh, banana. Why is this giving that same vibe as those fucking bananas that you get in fucking Donkey Kong, or one of those bullshit ass stars that you get in Mario? She said, why don't you poke it with the stick? She said, why don't you go hit it with the move? Me poking it with the stick. Galette dissociating next to us after he got sent to do that out in some random dimension that he has no association with. Ugh. Nice butter. Well, that sure was something. So from this moment forward, I am going to continue the story and I am going to enjoy it, but I'm not going to focus on doing it specifically in the stream. You've been to this hotel? Does Karina know about Hoopa? Nope. She gets the nice butter. Is there a story behind this butter? It turned up after we calmed the rogue Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumios. You know, it's weird how nothing in there is real but the Pokemon and items we find. Fascinating. If you don't mind, I shall borrow some of the produce. To produce even more and finer donuts. Get into it, Ancha. I think Karina needs a welcome party. Okay. Like I was saying, I am going to continue the story. My focus in playing this game was never to share the entire story or the entire playthrough with you all. I would love to do more stories and more playthroughs. But right now, there's just not the focus of the streams. I do plan on doing some shiny hunting in this game, as well as some shiny hunting in some of the other games that I'm playing. Like, I would love to do some more shiny hunting in Let's Go Eevee or in Pokemon Legends Arceus, among others. I would like to do some shiny hunting more in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet as well. And I would love to see your support or also your ideas on what Pokemon that you think that I should shiny hunt on stream, or anything else that you think that would be interesting to see on stream as well. So make sure that if you are going to be giving a suggestion, you do it in the appropriate places, or else I would probably get pissed off If you like, so for example, send a suggestion in the Discord in the suggestions channel. Don't send it to me in my DMs. You see what I'm saying? Because that's gonna make me a little bit upset. When people come to me and they give me ideas and it's not in the appropriate channel, it comes off as a criticism. Karina has been to Hotel Z before. Once he started having trouble battling for himself, I entrusted him with my Lucario to help. Oh. She's gonna stay here in the hotel. She already had a room. Because it seems like she has a relationship with Az. Interestingly enough, as well, Grisham has a ponytail on the back of his head. I did not actually introduce Grisham on stream, but if y'all know who he is, y'all know who he is. And it's the same shape as the back as the ponytail on the back of Hoopa's head. And now she's doing a dramatic vow to save any Pokemon from harming themselves through rogue mega evolution. Karina's wig and her dyed tips is sending me. Karina doesn't have any dyed tips. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Those aren't her dyed tips. That's her headband. She has a really long headband that she wraps around her entire head. I hate how sometimes they just force you through parts of the story. Ansha is apparently rich. That's what they're talking about now. She said that she lives in a hotel and that it's really nice and decadent, which is different than this one. But she's still staying there when she sleeps. Hi, Gwen. And Chandelure, who's being all nosy. Oh. Naveen said, can we help you, Gwen? And she said, not another word. Fake canitic. Oh my god. Oh my god. Not the fake fan. Oh. LeBron is here with some business. What's wrong with you, girl? No battles and no rooms. Calm? There's no time for calm. At this rate, I'm risking the wrath of Lady Jacinthe, and it's not gonna be pretty. And the way they're forcing us through this whole story, who do you think Ansha's parents are? I think that Professor Sycamore and Diantha made it serious and committed and having a baby. That's what I think. Okay, Lady Jacinthe has a close friend whom she deeply respects and admires. The daughter of that friend has been staying at Hotel Rich as Me. I was tasked with acting both as a bodyguard and babysitter during her stay, but now she's gone. Miss Ancha! There she goes. Where are you? Meanwhile, Ancha's standing in the back. Oh, LeBron needs to cut this tension with the Pokemon battle. Interesting. And Gwen said, what's that got to do with me? Come on, two. Us versus them. I need you on my team. And Gwen, I don't know why Gwen and Naveen have beef. Whoa, I can't believe it happened to the game. So it's me, it's LeBron and Gwen versus me and Naveen. But y'all won't see that happening on stream. R.I.P. Or will y'all? Are they gonna force me to go through this too? Mega Evolved Pokemon classified by Z have special characteristics. These Pokemon need less time to fire off moves, but quickly burn through Mega Power in exchange. As a result, they're not well suited for battling. Alright, so this is where we're going to stop the stream for now. Thank you so much for coming to the stream today. I appreciate all of you for coming. It's been a really fun time. I am going to continue the story off stream. I will probably bring this back for shiny hunting, but I'm not focused on streaming any of the story at all anymore. Yeah, I was never focused on doing that. I was just trying to kind of taking you with me as I was going through it. I kind of slowed down with it, and at this point, I am having a good time with it, but I'm not necessarily convinced that it's everybody's favorite thing to do when some people can't even enjoy this because it's going to be spoilers for them. Make sure to check out the social media. Make sure to check out the Discord. We are not going to be doing a raid today, but I do want to say thank you once again. And let's play a song. Right. And if you, for any reason, would like to get me a gift, we're in the holiday season, you need to check out the Throne and the donate link. I always take donations. It goes directly to my PayPal if you go to the donate link, or you can buy me a gift on Throne. I should update my Throne. Maybe I'll do that. Bye. See y'all real soon. Bye. I said bye like 5 times. And this is the thanks I got. Yeah.